Hi guys, it's Lynn here. Hope you're having an amazing day. Now today guys, we're going to be potting on my Trichocereus grandiflorus Red Star Cactus Plant. And today I'm going to get Hansi to help me repot this. We're going to be doing this together because this is definitely not a one-man, or I should say a one-woman job. If you can, when you're repotting large cacti, for this one for example, if you can have somebody to help you, whether it's a partner, a friend or a neighbour, somebody who can hold the pot while you lift it out. It's a bit tricky repotting a big tall cactus like this on your own, guys. And I've made a few different videos on how to repot a very tall cactus. This one isn't that tall, it's just a little bit spiny and difficult. And it's in a clay pot, so we have no idea whether this is going to come out easy or not, because with clay pots, sometimes the roots can stick around the sides, and obviously with lovely clay pots you don't want to lose the pot, but sometimes it's better, you know, rather than damaging the roots, you sometimes just have to say goodbye to the pot, smash it and take it out that way. But we should hopefully be able to loosen this up. There's a big hole at the bottom of it, so we're going to try and loosen it up first. Rather than do the whole long video, stick a sort of smooth edged spatula around there to loosen it all up. Once we've loosened it up then, we're going to be potting it in there. And as I say, I've got Hansi to help me today, so that's great. And we've made the soil mix already. Do you see that? That's the next size pot we have chosen for this. Just the next size up. We haven't gone for one that's massively big, because cacti are very prone to root rot if they're left sitting in soil that just stays too damp for too long. So if the next size up, it's much more chance of drying out quicker. And it's always important to use a well-draining soil mix. And this isn't a how-to video, because I've already made a video on how to repot a cactus, and I showed two different varieties in that video. So if you want to know how to repot a cactus and you're watching this video for the first time, do check that video out. Links will be up above and also down below. And I showed two different examples. One's quite a tall one also, and one big round, very spiny one. And I'll explain why sometimes you have to crack the pot. In this case, we're hoping we don't have to. And the soil mix we made our own soil mix because it works out more economical and we know what goes in it. So the most important thing when it comes to cacti and succulents is that you use a well-draining soil mix. So the water drains freely through the soil and it also dries out quick. Because if you use a heavy clay-based soil, or some of the commercial garden centre soils, they can stay wet far too long and they can root rot, can form. So it's more important, very well draining soil. And what we have used in here, we've used John Innes number 2, which is a loam-based soil. And we've added a bit of extra peat as well, just to give it a bit more aeration. And we've also added a bit of a mixture between horticultural sand and a bit of grit. But you can use whatever mixture works well for you, as long as it's well draining. Or you can buy a commercial cactus and succulent compost mix, as long as it's good quality. And if you want to know how to make your own cactus and succulent soil, do check out a link up above and also down below that I've made on how I make my own cactus and succulent soil. And I use it with grit, either grit or perlite, and sand, and also loam. And I explain a bit in there. But as I say, no one size fits all. Well drained soil is the most important thing. And now I'm going to call Hansi over to help me with this big man here, and I'm going to show you how we're going to be repotting it. Well then guys, I have Hansi here to help me out.
Hi.
And if you're not familiar with Hansi, my wonderful fiance's YouTube channel, then do check him out. Family of Cactuses and Other Beauties, links up above. And now what we've done here,
this is plastic, you know, you can't touch this, you know, because it bites.
It bites.
Yeah.
So
I should see here now we can get it loose.
a good tip, isn't it? A good piece of hard plastic so the spines can't pierce.
Move that.
Hopefully you don't have to smash the pot, guys, and see what it's like. And there's a big hole in the bottom, so maybe if you pull it out, maybe.
Oh my god,
it's
yeah, wow.
It's like delivering a baby, isn't it?
Happiness.
Oh, that's great. Oh, that's fantastic.
You see,
brilliant.
take that.
Ah, that's great. Gosh, it's very root bound. Yeah. Desperate to be repotted. It's a perfect example
Do
there.
you see the roots?
Look at that, guys. Unbelievable, isn't it?
Yeah.
So this guy will be able to breathe now in his new big pot. So
Fill this up
we
then.
will put a load of soil at the bottom first. So, and as I say, as long as you use a well-drained soil, that's great.
Yeah.
Haha! It's a lot easier than I thought, because I thought if it was really tight we'd have had to crack the pot, so it means we saved the pot there, which is fantastic.
It's
And
good. It's really good.
that's
There we go then.
great. Ooh. Ah, well done, Honzi.
It's quite
That takes a two-man job and then Honzi do it all. Right.
I hold it here now so you can put
Put the
in.
soil around. That's
Shall
great.
we take it up a bit?
Yeah, I think we lift it up a little bit. So.
Yeah. Hold there so
Uh-huh.
hold a bit there.
That's great. And it's great if you've got somebody that can help you for these, obviously, for obvious reasons. It's not an easy job. Imagine trying to do this on your own. So, going to make sure all the soil. This is our kitchen, but we can easily clean it up. Make sure all the soil is around the edges. All around there. Is that very heavy, Hansi?
No.
Ah, that's good. Make sure the sides are done, obviously. Because we've got this floor could easily be wiped, so just get we don't care about the mess. Oh gosh. We haven't got carpet in here, so this is easy for us to work in.
Shall I take I have bigger hands?
Yeah, you have actually. It's easier.
Hold it
That's
there.
a very good idea. Hans has got bigger hands so he can get down them nooks and crannies. Ha! That's great.
Or maybe just
Definitely a two-man, one woman and one man job. That's great.
I just see the bottom of the bucket now.
Sorry about the nice big pink
Yeah.
bucket, guys. That's great.
What do you think?
Oh, that's fantastic. There you go. Soil all around it.
How is it on the back
Yeah,
side?
there's a bit more at the back here, there's a bit of a gap going around there. So I can do that, I think. I will. That's great. That's fantastic. And as I said, this plant was desperate to be repotted. And what I'm going to be doing now is we're going to be putting this out. It's actually very, very dry at the moment. We haven't had any rain for a little bit and I haven't forecast any rain for a while. So this is going to go back out in the yard. But if they forecast rain, I'll be keeping it under cover. The reason being, when I repot cacti, I like to leave them for a few days, at least a week or two before I start to water again, just to allow the roots to acclimatise into the pot. It's just something that I like to do because it can be, if there's any damage to the roots, I don't think there's any damage at all, but if there is, sometimes they can rot if you start to water straight away. And as this is we put this into a lot more soil on this now than there was. We're going to be keeping this sort of semi-dry for the summer anyway, but I won't be watering this now for probably 2 weeks and then introducing water just a bit slowly into it so the roots can acclimatise into the new soil. Better to be safe than sorry. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video and thank you Hansi so much for helping. And I'll just go and show you.
Your face here, yeah.
So you can see my face, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and as I say, we're going to put this now in a bit of a sheltered spot in the garden, protect it from rain, so it can be dry just for a couple of weeks before I start to water again. And it's always best to repot a cactus during the active growing season, during the spring and summer months, if possible. So guys, I want to send you loads of love. Thank you so much for watching. And if you want to know how to repot a cactus in a bit more detail, there's that links up above and down below to that video. And if you want to know a little bit more about how to grow cacti and succulents and you're new to the hobby, do check out my website, desertplantsofavalon.com. Go over to the growing tips, hover your mouse over there and it'll come up with the different sections. And we've got lots of many videos on repotting on there also.
Can you put a link on when it blooms?
Yes, of course. That's a very good point, Hansi. Well remembered. This particular cactus, the grandiflorus Red Star, has the most magnificent of blooms.
It depends on something that is called Red Star.
Yeah, Red Star, because of the flowers are just out of this world, and Trichocereus flowers have many different colours. And I'm going to put 2 links up to 2 different times. This plant flowers every year without fail. No signs of bud yet, but sometimes it doesn't flower until the August time or the September, usually all through the spring and summer and the autumn. And the flowers it had the past few years are spectacular, so do check out 2 different videos. The one year it was that full of flowers, it was actually bending over. I had to put a tie on it to hold it. But do check the videos out also down below and up above.
I have a slideshow too. On my channel.
Yes, Hansi has one also on the slideshow. Yes, of this Trichocereus grandiflorus, also absolutely beautiful. So do check it out, guys. So guys, I want to send you loads of love, heaps of happiness, and tons of cactus power from across the Emerald Isle. And until the next video.